This is question number 19 on the November 2014 non-calculator paper. So part A simply says complete the table of values for y is equal to 4 over x. Now it's really important that you understand what this equation means and says 4 over x basically means 4 divided by whatever x is. Okay, so we need to work that out as we go forward. So in this case here, I need to do 4 divided by 8. I'm going to write it as a fraction. 4 over 8, you should know that that's going to be half, 0.5. For this one here, I'm going to do 4 divided by 5. Now you need to know your fifths, right? 1/5 as a decimal is 0.2. So 4/5 is going to be 0.8. 4 lots of 0.2 or 4/5 is 0.8. The next one is 4 divided by 4, which is 1. They've given us the other two, and then I've come to this last one here, which is 4 divided by 0.5. How many halves are there in 4? Think about that as how many 50p's are there in 4 pounds? The answer is 8. Okay, so that's my completed table there. Going on to part B. Part B starts off by saying on the grid, draw the graph of, so on the grid, they want us to draw the graph of y is equal to 4 over x. So the values we've just found, they want us to plot that on a graph and then draw the graph itself. So I'm going to move this up. I'll come back and forward to the graph itself. So here's my graph. Here is a series of x values, and here are the corresponding y values. I'm going to go back up to my table, and I'm going to look at when x is 8, y is 0.5. So I'm going to go all the way to my graph. When x is 8, y is 0.5, and 0.5 is halfway along here. So I'm going to go and put a cross at that point. Okay, back to my table, when when x is 5, y is 0.8. So come back here, when x is 5, 0.8. Now look at the scale here. There are 5 squares between 0 and 1. So that's 0.2, 0.4, 0.6, and 0.8. So when x is 5, 0.8 is 4 squares up. I've just put a cross there. When x is 4, y is 1. When x is 4, y is 1. When x is 2, y is also 2. When x is 2, y is 2. When x is 1, y is 4. When x is 1, y goes up to 4. And then the last value is when x is 0.5, y is 8. So when x is 0.5, that's that halfway between 1 and 0. I need to go all the way up to 8, which is going to be that value there. I'm going to put a cross. Now I need to draw a curve going through all of those values. I'm going to turn the paper around to draw the curve. And it does need to be a curve going through all the points. Okay, and there's my curve. It's gone through all the points. It's a smooth curve. It's just one line. So don't do any shaded lines. Go through all the points that you plotted. You get marks for plotting the points, and you get marks for drawing a smooth curve through them all. This is a pretty straightforward question. If you know how to do it, right, you should not be able to sort of slip up. Completing the table has a few challenges. You need to know your fractions and your decimals, and you take your time, you should be able to get full marks in it.